고정으로 오시는 분이 아니고 포키님이 일빠다네. 이게 생각보다 서브 퀘스트 많네요. 낮에 서브만 되게 열심히 한 것 같은데 게임 진행이 할 거 별로 없다고 하는 사람들은 메인만 겁나 빨리 민 건가? 길 가다 싸우는 애들 보이면 아이템 한 번에 다 쓰는 퀘스트를 좀 깨버려야 되겠다.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
나 얘 별로 마음에 안 들어, 미스.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him
애가 너무
that
찐따 같아.
this scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me.
나는 배우고자 하는
Very well.
열의가 있다.
But do keep this between us.
알려달라.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse, also known as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous
양아치인데.
described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
아니 자기가 아파서도 자기 신념을 관철할 거면 그냥 안 했어야지.
That's awful. But no matter the circumstance, he should never have cast it. He should have known better.
Trust me, it's not as easy as you might assume, thinking straight when you've been hit with Crucio. After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
이건 지금 바로 할 수 있는 퀘스트는 아닌가 보네. 미리 웨이를 좀 찍어놓길 잘했네.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Over here, quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story. One I promise to share when we have more time.
얘도 중간 얘기를 하다 마네. 주인공도 저번에 그러더니.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
I wonder what that does. That did it. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo.
아니야. 올라가려고 한 거야. 이 높이 택도 없네. 세워야 되나? 어허이 이거.
Wingardium Leviosa.
야, 이 조작이 이거 왜 이러냐? 야, 세워서 안 되니? 그냥 빗자루 타고 올라갈까? 빗자루는 못 하는데 이거.
Wingardium Leviosa.
차라리 아시오가 더 편한 것 같기도 하고 이거. 조작하기가 너무 야, 이거 적어도 2단 점프는 해야 될 것 같은데.
Wingardium Leviosa.
세워주세요. 세워주세요. 근데 이거 자꾸 세우니까 집에 가던데.
Wingardium Leviosa.
아. 아쉬웠으면 자동 발동.
Wingardium Leviosa.
랩이었어.
Leviosa.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Dead end. Must be another way in.
아, 이 처방아 놓으면 내가 어떻게 가냐 이거. 막다른 길에서 뭐 해야 되나? 이렇게 뚫려있는 이유가 있었네.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
문을 밀어서 열어.
Wingardium Leviosa.
고정시키는 게 뭐가 없어? 계속 이게 열려있는 게 아니네. 일단 내려가 보자. 밑에서 여는 방법이 있을 것 같은데.
Incendio.
이거 아니야. 빠르게 열고 차라리 빨리 내려오는 게 낫나? 아, 아니면 이걸 쓰라는 얘기인가?
Wingardium Leviosa.
잘. 문이 안 열려 있네. 이. 아이고 참. 근데 열면 왜 지가 안 오냐? 쟤.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
저기 뭐가 있네. 저기 뭐냐? 저걸 뭘 해야 되는 모양이네. 와, 되게 빠르다 이거. 저게 딱 보이는 위치가 저 발판 위로 한번 올라오자.
Wingardium Leviosa.
못 올라가는데 여기. 아까처럼 똑같이 해볼까?
Leviosa.
떠라! 떠올라라! 거의 아이템 먹으러 오는 거긴 한데 여기는 별로 큰 거시긴 없네. 요각도에선 뭐 올려나? 보이긴 보이는데 잘 안 보이네. 아, 저 앞에 없고 뭐 어떻게 하냐. 오, 여기선 손잡이 안 보이는데. 한번 땡겨. 이렇게 하는 얘기였어.
I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
나도 알로호모를 할 줄은 아는데 얘를 부를 필요가 있었냐?
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast.
아, 불쌍해.
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back to
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's got to be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
넌 왜 같이 못 갔니?
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Rockborough's famous for someone having a pet troll and all that.
밀어야 되는 건가?
Guardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into. Totalis. Revelio.
돌아보지 마세요.
Homura.
난 평화롭게 가고 싶었는데 거기서 뒤를 돌아볼 줄이야.
Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
오씨 여기 또 나오네.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
I could do this. Oh, at least give it a listen.
별거 없네.
Hello, Homura. Revelio. Highwing is all right.
이제 이 히포그리프는 제 겁니다.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Homura.
Hurry.
좀 무서워하는 것 같은데. 야, 저렇게. 아와다 캐러브다. 빗자루랑 조작은 똑같은 것 같은데.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
아, 하이윙이 좀 더 순딩순딩하네.
How exciting.
Oh, it was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix.
근데 학생들이 겁도 없다.
Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
아, 커요.
It's like
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet
Aloha Mora.
chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Where could Archie have gone?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
그냥 잘 무사하길 기도하셔야지 뭐 특별하게 할 게 있나.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need.
Revelio.
East welcome.
This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about
Revelio.
killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
생각보다 멀리 갔네.
Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio. Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his
저
father.
뻥이도 잡을 수 있나?
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Revelio.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
이거 살아있다고 보기가 좀 힘들겠는데.
Thestrals. They are,
어디가?
are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt
Oh.
helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways.
왜 안
In
따오냐?
other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio.
Protego!
I understand.
Expulso!
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. We have Archie. Very good. There can be no mistakes.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Too slow. To your knees.
오. 저건 뭘 써야 되는 거냐? 얘도 뭘 하는 건지 모르겠네.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
뒤집기인가?
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Revelio. Revelio.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have run?
He's just a child. We should release him. This is the...
Carlos will decide what to do with him once he gets back.
Revelio. Focus to tell us. Revelio.
저건 한 방에만 못 잡겠는데.
Who goes there?
You're going to regret that. I'll make you.
와,
Petrificus totale. Fringo.
I'm just warming up. Feel my wrath.
Revelio.
이제 소리는 들리는데. 잡혔구나.
Archie Bickle. How'd you mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open.
Alohomora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
애가 아빠 죽인 걸 봤나 보네.
Archie, we won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now, let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Ray. Mr. Filbert. And I think they also said Otto.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
저 어린 것이 자기 혼자 설마 소가리를 했을꼬.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
We don't want to worry you. I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other.
Brilliant!
교수님 여기 안 계신 것 같은데 어디냐? 이것도 해야 되고. 뭐가 많네.
Perhaps a hybrid.
I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go.
주문 세팅을 좀 바꿔봐야 될 것
We'll
같은데.
want to focus with this spell.
지금 그냥 배운 순서대로 했다니까 뭔가 콤보로 넣을 만큼 매끄럽게 지금 세트가 돼 있는 게 아니다 보니.
Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so. The greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please. Flipendo, look at that. You're a natural.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.